I love using large vocabulary with people who have no idea what I'm talking about. XD:"P, average sentence. Hey, do you have anything to do with my stolen phone? It's gone missing. My sentence. Why hello, do you have any affiliation with that cathartic abduction of my contacting advice? It has gone prohibitively vacuous, :P. I can tell I would absolutely hate this guy if I ever met him. Hello and welcome back to Kalbus. My name is Kwite, and today we're going to be looking at some r/iamverysmart, a subreddit for showcasing people who think they're really smart and profound when not so much. Anyways, let's get into it. That's an opinion. I liked Joker far better than Taxi Driver, not only because of the performance of the main character, also the cinematography and soundtrack were outstanding. The entire movie was way more subtle in most places, so the average movie person doesn't pick up on it, thus making them not be able to appreciate how good the movie actually was. I can hear him pushing his glasses up and the little spark in it. There are no fucking gaps in my knowledge. I don't share the views of the average reactionary zoomer. I work at a theoretical depth you never aspire to. I miss nothing. I'm just not in with the trends. This man is not able to keep up with the moving and changing world around him, and he thinks he's very smart for it. Voting is the last resort of the pathetic cattle who either knowingly or unknowingly outsources his own moral agency to popular demagogues. You heard it from this absolute brain boy here. Do not vote in your elections, have no say in government, guys. Do not use democracy. Don't vote, guys! Do vote. Please, if you're eligible, please vote. Just vote. As I greatly outrank you in my IQ. Thanks! Oh boy, you filthy casual. We've got a smartass on our hands. Imagine typing that in a game chat. Like, I can't imagine being that far gone. Last night, I wrote a poem while in a club. Of course, I, of all people, would stop dancing in the middle of a dance floor at 11:30 at night and start to ponder about the decay of our society. What a fucking nerd. Your comment is so underrated, because I watched educational cartoons as a child, and now my IQ is exponentially higher than the average person I meet. People always tell me how smart I am, but I am just not dumb, lol. Train a child in the manner you see fit, and even in old age, he will never depart from it. I mean, I guess there's some truth to that. Your nurture is always a part of who you are in some way. But God, it hurts to come off the tongue reading these. I'll be, yeah. Not cool, bro. I don't use a thesaurus. I use my typical vocabulary. I'm sorry if my vernacular confuses you. I will confine myself to 1- and 2-syllable words whenever possible for the rest of this post. I am far smarter than you. My IQ is 136. I don't need to appear smarter than you. Your post makes that clear too. As someone else already pointed out, some franchise owners do give food to employees. Others do discounts on sales. Food waste happens, but you can't give food waste out. It makes workers waste more food. I need a drink of water. How do you operate with this level of ego to you? Maybe I'm operating at this level of ego and I just don't even realize it. These people probably look at, it's like, there's probably some of this where it's like, people like this look at other people who do it and they're like, I'd never be like that. Strange. People are just progressively getting dumber. Some of the garbage people say doesn't even make sense anymore. Newton invented calculus at the age of 24, and now people are debating about warm water tasting round and cold water tasting pointy? What the fuck does that even mean? God dang it, everyone's brain is turning to soup. You heard it here first, guys. No fun allowed. If I catch y'all having an ounce of fun, you bet your ass I'm calling the fun police on you and you're going to fun jail. And guess what? In fun jail, there's no fun. Plot twist. You just use big words to try to sound smart. No, this is how I talk. Ask yourself why your vocabulary consists only of simple words and banal phraseology. God, get laid. Why use lot word when few word do trick? What did you do today, Siri? Just thinking about the physics of elastic and inelastic collision, being the dispersion of kinetic energy and the conservation of angular momentum. In other words, bowling. Okay, that was a joke with a punchline. I can take that. I will allow it, Siri. As a high IQ introvert, typically I hate talking to average IQ people. We just don't see the world the same way. It makes small talk awkward. I have no issues talking to other intelligent people casually. However, after a few drinks and having lost a few IQ points from it, I'm very good at small talk with more average people. Booze is a wonderful social drug. God. Oh. Maybe it's hard talking to you because you're a prick. Just the vibes I'm getting from this. Only vibes, they're not perfect. Schizoaffective, 19. Harbinger of cognitively dissonant cosmic horror which juxtapositionally creates phantasmagorical euphoria. I am the enigmatic guardian of nothingness. Convulsing convolutions created faultless solutions. He's 191 centimeters tall. How tall is that? Okay, he's 6'2". I can't make fun of him for being short. Excellent movie, says man with the Joker profile picture, if you have the intellectual capacity to understand that. True that. Exactly. That's exactly it. Anyone who is saying it's horrible doesn't understand the message it sends. Yeah, it's deep. Damn right. God, if you don't like this thing, you are just too dumb to understand it. Yep, this right here is why I am the single. That and the fact that I think romance is the most illogical of human mindsets. Yeah, have fun with that, buddy. No, I'm just smart for a 14-year-old. I hate today's music. Oh, it's all in one. He says he's smart. He's 14, and he hates today's music because he was born in the wrong generation. That's how it is. I have always terrified my parents with my cognitive abilities. When I was 8, I once verbally destroyed my father in an argument so badly that a relationship has never been the same since that day. My teachers have always disliked me to a certain degree because I terrified them, absolutely terrified them, with my intelligence and knowledge. And of course, one hates what one fears. When I was in an English class in high school, I remember monologuing about Shakespeare as the jaws of my teacher and fellow students dropped, their eyes wide and afraid because of the sheer depth and profundity of my intelligence. Anime profile picture. I hacked servers and made $70 at the age of 11. Well, if you're 11 now, you can't be on Discord. Sorry, buddy, get finessed. When I was 7, my parents set a limit on library books, $40 a week, in an attempt to get me to do other stuff. This backfired because I just read all their books in the house, including parenting books. After this, I started giving direct feedback on their parenting and communication. Crying laughing emoji. It's always the crying laughing emoji. It always comes back to that. It's not you, it's my constant need to be intellectually stimulated, a need in which you cannot fulfill because you're dumb, and wherefore I cannot associate with you on an account of my perpetual fear of not learning as much as I can, and you are stalling my thirst for knowledge with your lack thereof. I don't even think wherefore is a word. I gotta check. It means for what reason. Just say for what reason, you loser! Brawl Stars review. This game has high potential, but alas, the utter incompetence of the developers ruin it. The focus is on the higher-end bourgeoisie-like player rather than the would-be proletariat of the player base, and thusly fails to appeal to the wider audience, and instead producing these so-called balance changes that have no effect. It is this disillusionment, when interrelated with the ineptitude of matching, that creates a dichotomous branching of issues, inevitably culmination in despondency. I believe he meant to say culminating. God, kill me. Kill me. Smite me on the spot! I'm sorry, but as a Juilliard graduate majored in jazz piano, I cannot listen to you abusing this instrument. Good lord, I mean, it doesn't take long to at least get a rudimentary sense of some acceptable level of playing. You know how to program this very well, but lack any capability in producing a melody or a chord out of the thing. Do you repair these, or what's the MO here? Glad to see your elite education has broadened your musical sensibilities. I'm pretty into music/sound synthesis, and many people express their difficulty understanding these DX synths, so I actually want to see the rest of his response, but I don't know what channel it's on because they got blurred out. How was your day? It was good, just watching some Netflix. Nice, what are you watching? The Office, my favorite show. My dad is the epitome of Michael Scott. Ugh. What? That show is so stupid. You don't learn anything from television like that. Clearly you are not engaged with proper television that I watch. The Office has nothing but unintelligent humor. I don't have an IQ of 136 for nothing. Try watching something mentally stimulating like the National Geographic or something on the History Channel. I was gifted, and I choose not to lose precious brain cells that God gave to me over a silly television show. Just trying to help. You're a very smart, pretty girl, but television like that only rots your brain. Okay, you're one of the parents who said that SpongeBob was gonna kill our youth. And you do sound like an asshole. OP was right. Water plus oil equals water oil, because they don't mix. You put the oil on your feet, and you can walk on water. Oxford University, we would like to offer you study at our university. This really shouldn't work because his density is greater than that of the oil, so he won't be going to school for a long time, if you know what I mean. I'm so smart, guys. No fun allowed. Someone, how are you? Me, good. Also me, just thinking about evangelicalism from a systems theory perspective and how it goes to painful lengths to ensure a closed microsystem for children in order to maintain internal equilibrium and perpetuation of the belief system. Society. Why do people think knowing who Nikola Tesla was makes them an intellectual or something? Lol. Sounds like somebody had zero input in the last face-to-face Nikola Tesla discussion. How often do face-to-face discussions about Nikola Tesla occur in your life? I guess you are really unaware of how much daily Tesla tech you use, huh? Elon Musk knows, and I bet most people here think Elon Musk created Tesla, which he didn't. Tesla Motors was created by engineers Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning. I appreciate the condescending lesson about the origins of Tesla Motors. Did you find it condescending because most people don't know, or because you didn't know? I didn't always know, found out years ago during a debate about electric vehicles with an actual Tesla owner. Pretty cool cars, too pricey for the average American, but still very cool, and if interested, you should check out the Tesla Racing channel on YouTube. I find it condescending because you sound like a pompous dick. That's your opinion, and I respect that. However, being a 3-year veteran here with like 700 karma, it's apparent most people don't give a flying shit what you think. So I'm sorry my comment offended you. It wasn't meant to. Please accept my sincere and humble apology. I'll be real, it don't sound all that humble with me. I mean, I don't really talk about things that don't involve politics, philosophy, or whatever. I kinda had to train myself to talk about normal people stuff. This is physically hurting me. Oh, this is the worst tongue twister out of this entire thing so far. I think such atrocious perspicacity was subjugated to terminate perpetual disparagingly fracas but ferocious jinxes preponderated it with their disdainful vibrancies, so they mesmerized serenity and ubiquitousness with what was scheduled. There's no point. That's not, you're just being a dick to be a dick. Yes, it's epic. Go watch it right now. You have to have a high IQ to like Westworld. But Cloud, I thought you said you liked Westworld. Yes, I do, and I have the highest IQ here. Doubt. This almost feels ironic, I'll be real with you. Downfall of knowing a lot of things. Watching Stranger Things last night, character walking through woods. I noticed unique tree bark on many of the trees. Hey, this isn't the woods in Indiana. That's obviously the South. We don't have loblolly pines here. Loblolly pines? And now all I can think about is wondering where their filming location was, and I forget about the story. The show isn't ruined, but it's just a way for the fourth wall to be broken for me. That's all the time we have here on Kalbus. Anyways, if y'all enjoyed, be sure to subscribe and drop a like. We hope you will be joining us in the future because we post daily Reddit videos here, but that is, again, all the time we have for today. So y'all have a